And then here we move on to my favorite of the clutch, the best looking animal in the clutch. This is a What's going on, guys? Will back with King Reptiles. This week I wanted to do a quick video, and we're just basically what happened is we brought in some new Freedom Breeder racks. There's two 50-40 or FB40, whatever, the 40 stack. We got two of those in, and we managed to fill one up with some of the stuff that we've held back throughout the last year or so. A lot of this stuff is growing up really, really nice, and we're also going to take a look at the first clutch of 2021. Technically, it's the third clutch I do. Basically, the way I keep track of the clutches is anything hatched in 2021 is technically a 2021 clutch, even though it may have been laid in 2020. So the first two clutches, 1 and 2, were basically the tail end of the 2020 season, and now we're into the actual hatchlings from the 2021 breeding season. So we're going to take a look at some of the animals that we put into these racks behind us, and we're going to take a look at the first clutch of 2021. Alright guys, so we moved these two racks into this room. As you probably remember, this used to be a baby wall. The baby wall is now in a different room. I'm able to keep the hatchlings, the fresh hatchlings, separate from the adults. That way I can keep them at different temperatures and whatnot. But I'm really happy with these Freedom Breeder racks. They're awesome. More importantly, it's what is in the racks that is way more important to me than actually what bins they're in. So I'm just going to take a look. We're just going to go through a couple of bins, stuff that's you know, growing really well, and we're just going to go from there. All right, number one. This girl is absolutely stunning. This is produced by Phil Robinson, and this is a Cypress Phantom Spot-Nosed Clown. Love the pattern. I don't know if I probably haven't talked about it a whole lot, but one of my favorite, it's probably in the top 3 favorite clown projects, would be the Cypress Spot-Nosed Clown stuff. I think it has an absolute immense amount of potential. It gives you such cool pattern, and there's just so much you can do with that base moving forwards. Especially we start to get into, like, you know, can you imagine like Super Orange Dream, Black Pastel, Cypress Phantom Spot-Nosed Clown? Like, it's just gonna get outrageous. Even if you remove the Phantom, that's a combo I'm very excited to see. Would be like a Super Orange Dream, Black Pastel, Cypress Spot-Nosed Clown. That sort of thing would be, you know, unreal. But that girl is looking fantastic. Here's another one. One of my favorites, one of Adam's favorites. Almost everybody that comes over loves this thing. And this is a, oh, she's not very cooperative. You see how dark that is? Absolutely stunning. This is a chocolate GHI, and we believe it's Spot-Nose as well. Spot-Nose was in the pairing that created this. Chocolate GHI, Spot-Nose, Het Desert Ghost. It has a lot of that Dark Knight vibe going on, really rich blacks. Not sure what we're going to do with her next year. Maybe throw some Blackhead Desert Ghost stuff in that, and see if we can't get into some really rich blacks. Here's another girl. She's doing awesome. She took a little bit of a hunger strike, but she's in full force now. And this is a Cypress. I'm sorry, it's not a Cypress. This is a Spot-Nose Fire Yellow Belly, and this specific one is Double Het Puzzle Clown. Now I'm going to show you the difference between Puzzle and Clown. Definitely have a reaction, even in just Het form. It may be actually stronger in Het form than in the double visual. We're not 100% sure yet. But, you know, cool project to play around with. But I'm going to show you the difference between the Puzzle Clown Het and a Desert Ghost Clown Het. So over here we've got the same combo, but this is Fire Yellow Belly Spot-Nose Double Het Desert Ghost Clown. This one's technically Enhancer Clown, but, you know, regardless, same type of thing. That's the Puzzle Clown Fire Yellow Belly Spot-Nose, and that's the Desert Ghost Clown Fire Yellow Belly Spot-Nose. So, very different look that the puzzle's throwing. Gorgeous animals though. Really nice double hets that are growing up. Then we can move on to this girl right here. This is the Fire Yellow Belly Spot-Nose. She's double het Enhancer Clown and 50% het Genetic Stripe. So we'll see what happens with that one. It may end up being het G-stripe. It may not. Either way, it's an awesome female to use in some projects moving forwards. Then I've got her sister, which is, I'm not 100% sure. There are different looking animals. As you can tell, this is a lot more orange. It's a bit cleaner, and I suspect this is the Orange Dream. I think that this is an Orange Dream, Fire, Yellow Belly, Spot Nose, Double Het Enhancer Clown, 50% Het G-stripe. Very useful animals. Both of them are just insane, super powerful females. What else is cool in here? I mean, this whole rack is really nice stuff. Here's a good one. This is one that we hatched out last year. I've shown her off in the videos before. This is Black Pastel Orange Dream Spot Nose Clown. Super happy with the way this thing's aging. Like I was telling you earlier, I'm really excited to see the Super Orange Dream Black Pastel Cypress Spot Nose Clown. This will be the base that I use to make it with. I mean, still super long odds, but could be some insane looking animals out of that clutch. So my next step is to make what do I need to make? I need to make an Orange Dream Cypress Clown or an Orange Dream Cypress Het Clown. Luckily enough, I have a clutch of that stuff hatching out August 8th. So we should be, as long as we can hit an Orange Dream Cypress combo, even with like Yellow Belly or something like that in there. Orange Dream Cypress Yellow Belly Clown, Orange Dream Cypress Yellow Belly Het Clown to breed to something like this. The timing should work out as that boy matures out of that clutch. Hopefully this girl, continues on with her progression, and we can take a swing at the combo like that. What else is neat in here? Well, this is a very cool looking animal. That's just Yellow Belly Spot Nose Double Het Puzzle Clown. Hoping to start to inject the Wookiee into this project. And the beauty about it is when you do these double het to double het pairings, especially let's say we use a chocolate double het puzzle clown to go to a Yellow Belly Spot Nose double het puzzle clown. It's not just the puzzle clown I'm looking at. I'm looking at the Dark Knight combos that comes out of this. I'm looking at the puzzle, the Dark Knight, I guess it would be, we'll have to come up with a name for that one. But the chocolate Spot Nose puzzle stuff should be extremely rich, extremely dark, and again, back to some of my favorite clown projects, one of which would be the Dark Knight. Oh man, that is such a cool project. There's so much to do. When you get contrast into clown, it just means there's a gazillion options, a gazillion different directions to take it. Can you imagine the Cypress Dark Knight, combine both of those projects together? That would be insane. You get Cypress Spot Nose and Chocolate Spot Nose in the same thing. Add Cypress in there, and I'm pretty sure you're going to have something absolutely magical. Well, it's cool. These girls are growing pretty well. That's a Pewter Desert Ghost, 50% Het Puzzle. Got some different looks on them. There's another Pewter DG, 50% Het Puzzle. And then here is a Cinnamon Desert Ghost, 50% Het Puzzle. Just some nice stuff, nice girls. Don't know if they'll necessarily prove out, but I mean, I figured with 3 of them, we would have a much higher chance with 3 than you do with 1, so went with all 3. That's a Orange Dream, Yellow Belly Vanilla, 100% Het Puzzle female growing up. I think I'd like to try and put her to a Red Stripe, Fire Red Stripe Het Puzzle. I actually have that boy growing up. Oh, he's sitting in his water dish. So there's this boy growing up right now. This is a Fire Red Stripe, 100% Het Puzzle to a Pastel Orange Dream Yellow Belly Vanilla, 100% Het Puzzle. Yes, it's het to het, but longish odds. But if you can get into, Orange Dream Red Stripe Vanilla Cream Puzzle, I have no idea what that's gonna look like. I just figured, probably gonna look pretty awesome. This guy looks wicked on his own, so just pop him back in his bin. What else is coming along that's doing really well? I'm just gonna do some progression stuff. There's that Super Orange Dream Yellow Belly Fire Enchi Leopard Pied. That boy, that's a really pretty male. He's doing awesome. I'm gonna save some of the other stuff that's new for another video. This This is a nice one that's looking really good. Take it down for you. So here's a Firefly double het Desert Ghost puzzle. Really strange look for a Firefly. Very, very clean. Like very, very clean. But that should translate into an awesome puzzle. Very, very excited about that project in general. Alright, let's take a look at the first clutch of 2021. Alright guys, we're going to start off with a nice little pastel het puzzle. At first I thought this might be a super pastel. We're only going to look at the females in the clutch because they're the most notable ones of the clutch. The other two was a pastel and a super pastel male. I'm not sure if this is a super pastel or a pastel, to be honest. It's really nice for a straight pastel. Pretty blushed out head, but it doesn't quite have the typical super markings on it. But nonetheless, this girl will be available. The rest of the clutch is spoken for, but beautiful little and very useful animal. Pastel het puzzle or maybe a super pastel het puzzle. Gotta let it grow up a little bit and make my decision on whether it's a pastel or super pastel. But either way, this girl will be available. And here we move on to a nice, very, very nice Enchi 100% het puzzle. Some nice stuff coming out this year. I'm trying to work on some new het puzzle combos. I saw that we made the Enchi puzzle stuff last year and I'm really happy with it. Hopefully we can see super Enchi versions this year. So we're just going to continue working on the project. Pretty excited about what the future holds. Pretty bright for an Enchi as well. You know, it's just a fairly high quality Enchi. Very gold, very, you know, it's just got that nice blushed out head. At first I thought it might be a yellow belly Enchi, but there's not even yellow belly in the pairings, so obviously that doesn't make sense. It just had that kind of look in the egg. But these have all, you know, started really These have all really started feeding heavily. You know, puzzle stuff tends to do that. It's very, very prolific. It eats and breeds and just does really well. So here we move on to the Enchi 100% het puzzle. So here is the pastel Enchi puzzle out of the group. Really nice pastel Enchi. Super yellow for a straight pastel Enchi. I'm not sure if the het puzzle's doing that or if we got another gene at play in here. Seems very, very, very bright for this combo. Hatched lots of pastel Enchis and they normally don't come out this nice. Or it may just be a very exceptional pastel Enchi. Not 100% sure, but look at the color on it. I'm gonna get tagged for sure. These things have already lit me up. Look at the color on that. Really nice example. So that's the pastel Enchi 100% het puzzle. And then here we move on to my favorite of the clutch, the best looking animal in the clutch. This is a super pastel fire Enchi 100% het puzzle. This girl's spoken for. Whoever got this has got a wicked looking animal. As soon as I sold it, I kind of regretted it because it's just so nice and there's just so much you can do with something like this. But, you know, gorgeous, gorgeous example of a super fly Enchi. And the fact that it's het puzzle really, you know, the fact that that's het puzzle really helps. I'm going to make some really, really nice stuff with that. Look at the head on that. I hope I try and get the camera to focus here. Awesome looking head. Really good color. Super clean. Almost looks like, when I posted this, I had everybody, almost everybody that saw the picture message me and was asking, is that a desert ghost? Is that a desert ghost? No, this is not a desert ghost, but that stuff's coming, so don't worry. Lots of that stuff coming. But this is the Super Fly Enchi 100% het puzzle. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. As you can tell, I'm really excited about some of the animals that we've put into those racks. It's very exciting moving animals from a smaller bin to a bigger bin. It shows growth, it shows progression, and that's the most important thing with pretty much anything that you're doing. So anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, do your thing, and we'll see you guys soon.